Famous Athletics.
Yeah.
So
Famous
what do you say?
Athletics?
Yeah.
Athletics. So we'll do it together.
What are we doing?
Been ahead of my peers, just used to pedal the slowest. Now you pedal the fastest in a circle of motion. Fame moved up in weight, ran out of opponents, so it's time to.
Shout out to Famous Athletics.
In the building.
In the building for that weigh-in.
Thank y'all.
Goes on if he's still in it. Oh, down goes Garcia. On a perfect counter right.
We're going to do this live.
Shot by Rocky Martinez.
FamousAthletics.com, and we're going to do this live. So we're going to pull up something that I don't like to pull up because, you know, and this is subjective. If you ever want to have this conversation, you won't win. Because anybody can poke holes in resumes, but we're gonna do it to Miguel Garcia. Yes, Miguel Garcia facing Errol Spence Jr. March 16th, and we're gonna check this out right now. So Miguel Garcia, 39-0, 30 KOs, no losses, no draws, nothing. He's been a pro since 2006, so that would be 13 years Mikey Garcia has been a pro, or 12 years because he started in July of 2006. So he'll be 12 going on 13 years, 3 months shy away. So 12 years and 3/4. And if you take a look at his record, his first title fight was against Thomas Villa, 22-6-5. Mikey Garcia was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 shots in. He won by TKO. He won a vacant USBA featherweight title. That was vacant. Then he faces Matt Remillard for the NABF featherweight title. Technical decision, he knocks this dude out. Who's heard of Matt Remillard? Who's heard of that guy? No one. So let's keep it going. Then you got Rafael Guzman for the NABF featherweight title. Did anybody hear this guy? Is he going down in the books for a champion? No. Then he faces Juan Martinez for the NABF title. 19-12-1. Won by TKO.
Y'all want to bring up Adrian Broner. Come on now. Get the fuck out of here. Adrian Broner has not beat not one guy that stepped up in competition against him. So I don't want to hear shit about no Adrian Broner. It was a big name fight, but not skill-wise or talent-wise or something that we really wanted to see. I was rooting for Broner to motherfucking possibly get the win, but he lost. And we know every time Broner motherfucking steps up in competition, he loses. Ever since Madonna, he wasn't the same. We knew we couldn't trust him since then, but we would root for him just because we want him to win, but in the back of our minds, he knew this motherfucker was gonna lose. So at the end of the day, man, Adrian Broner ain't really shit.
Next fight, he faces Juan Lopez, who had 2 losses, 33-2-0. Beats him in the 4th round, TKO decision. Then he faces Roman Martinez, who had 1 loss at the time, 27-1-2 with 2 draws. So he's a beaten man, and he had 2 close fights with somebody where they couldn't even decide who's the winner. So Roman Martinez, he knocks him out in the 8th round. Then he goes on to face Zlatian. He took his little break. 2017, came back, faced him, 22-0. Who's talking about this guy? Zlatian. Mikey was talking about people saying that this guy was gonna knock him out, and people were saying that, whoa, buddy, Mikey, we know your skills is top notch. We already know. You up there as far as skills. Nobody thought you was gonna lose to this guy, so you can, put those comments back in your mouth. Then he goes on to face a 33-2-0 Adrian Broner for the super diamond belt. Well, you know, Adrian Broner, I had Adrian Broner initially. I picked Adrian Broner to win, and he lost. But we know Adrian Broner lost before then, and he was not proven before that because he lost to Marcus Madonna, he lost to Sean Porter. But he's not proven. Adrian Broner maybe go down in history for the youngest four-time, four-weight class champion, you know. But at the end of the day, we know Adrian Broner is. Sergey Lipin is 13-0. So he's facing 13-0 kickboxing Sergey Lipinets. And with Sergey Lipinets, he beats him a 12-round unanimous decision. Is Lipinets going to go down in history in the books? Is anybody talking about Sergey Lipinets now? Not only just because he has a loss. Losses really don't define fighters, but look at the competition that he got. He's moving up through the ranks. Then he faces Robert Easter Jr. I give him all the credit in the world. I gave Mikey Garcia. I said he was going to beat Lipinets. I said he was going to beat Robert Easter Jr. Only person I didn't have him beating was Adrian Broner. And I was proven wrong. So he beats Robert Easter Jr. We know Robert Easter Jr. I said this. If you want to look up history, just type Famous Athletics and type Robert Easter Jr. Mikey Garcia. You're going to see my opinion on it. I had Mikey Garcia whooping Robert Easter Jr. and possibly stopping him. So this is for the IBF title. You know, Robert Easter's 21-0. Wasn't proven. Good guy outside the ring, but limited fighter, you know. Even when he won the title from Coleman, where it was a split decision or something, that it was controversy with that fight. The Shafikov fight, people said it was controversy. Who else he fought? Because I keep forgetting the guy's name. Robert Easter Jr. took on several guys where people thought that he lost or he could have lost. Then he faces Javier Fortuna. You know what I'm saying? And he wins a split decision. Most people think that that Robert Easter Jr. lost that fight to Javier Fortuna. So we know Robert Easter Jr. was not proven. Now he faces Errol Spence Jr. The same way you guys can go in and dissect Errol Spence Jr. resume, Mikey Garcia has 39 fights, and none of the guys that he fought, maybe Adrian Broner is going to go in the Hall of Fame just by his accomplishments. But other than that, these other guys he fought, Salido with 11 losses, Juan Manuel Lopez, who had 2 draws, 1 loss, all these other guys, this is his biggest test. This is his biggest fight. This is his biggest name. That 39 fights and only one guy, just one guy, and now Errol Spence Jr. can possibly be the guy who stops Mikey Garcia and get himself in the Hall of Fame for beating a guy like that. So it just evens out. I just want to break down Mikey Garcia's resume because y'all dragging it. Y'all dragging it to the point where y'all making it seem like Mikey Garcia done fought all the top hitters and cleaned out weight classes. No, he did not. You can move up in weight and face champions, right? But that doesn't mean that you're going to go down as taking the best resume. That resume is weak. In 39 fights, you mean to tell me that's a good resume? That's ridiculous. So, with that being said, man, I'm going to end it. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Y'all going to try to refute everything I say, which makes it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Refute it. Doesn't matter. Everything's still a sport. So it's my sportsmanship award, and just like that, Famous is gone.
The fucking ghost. I'm a ghost. I'm a motherfucking ghost. Little nigga, I'm a motherfucking ghost.
We don't bark, we be biting. He's done. He's done. Let's go, E. Let's go, E. Trap season. He's done.
Free smoke.
Anybody want it, they could get it.
No joke.
The biggest, the baddest, and the best. Famous.